Hi everyone, and welcome to Creative Chelsea. If you like this video, please let me know by giving it a thumbs up or commenting below. If you want to see more of my videos, press the subscribe button and click on the bell for notifications. If you need any Stampin' Up! Products to make this card, you can visit my online store and the link is in the description box below. Today I'd like to share with you my last paper pumpkin alternative project using the October 2020 Joy to the World kit. This was a really fun kit to play around with, and if you'd like to watch me unbox this kit or see any of my other alternative projects, you can click on the link up here in the top right corner. What I like to do for my last alternative project is focus on just using the stamp set from the kit. And that's what we've done with this card here. And here is just a close-up of that stamp set. It was really fun to play around with. I love the images and the greetings. They're perfect for the holiday season. Each month, I provide my Paper Pumpkin subscribers with an exclusive card kit designed by me. This is the card they will be making with their kit. If you would like to also receive this extra perk, you can sign up to get your own Paper Pumpkin subscription by using the link below in the description box or on my blog, creativechelsea.com. Don't miss out on the fun. Make sure to subscribe by November 10th to receive next month's Paper Pumpkin kit. This kit will give you everything you need to create beautiful and fun projects. Subscribe by clicking on the link below in the description box. So let's go ahead and start making this card. So like I said before, the only thing from the kit you need is the stamp set. And then you're going to need a card base, and I'm using a thick Whisper White card base. It's been cut to 5.5 by 8.5 and scored at 4 1/4. Then you're going to need a base color, and I'm using the Soft Sea Foam, and it's been cut to 4 inches by 5 1/4 inches, which will give us just a nice thin border. And then to kind of mute those colors a little bit, I'm using a piece of vellum, and it's been cut to 5.5 inches and 4 3/4 inches. And then I have a strip of Whisper White cardstock, and that's for my greeting, and it's a 3/4 inch strip by 3.5 inches. And then I also have a circle here somewhere. Here it is, and it has been cut with one of the dies from the Layering Circle die set. And I just wanted a size that was a little larger than the wreath. And then you need about a 6-inch piece of ribbon to add underneath the greeting. And then some rhinestones just to add a little bling. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to stamp our wreath image in Just Jade ink all over the Soft Sea Foam green cardstock. So you're just going to ink that up and randomly stamp it. I like to stamp one where I'd like to have my greeting be. So you can see that I have this circle here that's on top, and so this is where I want that to be. And then I can just randomly stamp the other ones around that greeting. And they don't need to be too close. You can kind of just eyeball it. Don't forget about your edges. You want it to feel like it's a kind of a seamless look. Then we're going to stamp that same image in Just Jade on the circle, and it should just barely fit within that size. Perfect. So next we're going to use the water painter, and we're going to do some watercolor ink on this wreath. So you just squeeze your ink pad together, and that's going to place some ink on the lid. And if you're using the Stampin' Spot, you can just put the ink on a clear block. Make sure that your either paintbrush or water painter, you have some water, and then just squeeze that and make a nice wash. And you're going to add color here just really quickly. It doesn't need to be precise, and you're adding it to the little leaves on the wreath, not the pine boughs, just the leaves. And you're just going to repeat this on all of your wreaths. So I'm going to speed the video up so you can watch the process. And then you're going to do the same thing to the wreath on the white circle. Okay, so there is kind of what you're going to have it look like. And then you're going to want to clean your brush. And then you're going to pull out a yellow color, and I'm going to be using the Bumblebee. And this is just going to brighten up the wreath a little bit. And you're just going to, again, squeeze a little water and get a nice wash. And we're going to add this to the pine boughs. So just do a little water wash over those images in each wreath. And again, I'll go ahead and speed this up. And then do the same thing for your white wreath. And now that part's all done, and we're going to put this off to the side to dry. Make sure to clean your water painter by just squeezing and letting the water run out until it's clear. So the next thing we need to stamp is our greeting, and I have that with cherry cobbler, and I'm going to use the Merry Christmas that came in that stamp set. And you're just going to go ahead and ink that up and stamp that right in the center of your greeting. And then we'll use this in a minute for the berries on the wreath. So you're going to get something like that. So you could use this, you could leave this edge straight here if you'd like, or you could create a decorative edge. And that's what I've done here on this card. I've used this pick a punch here and used this side. But you also have this choice of this other decorative, or you could do the banners pick a punch and do a fishtail or more of an arrow point. I'm going to try this different design here. And this is a really fun tool because it gives you 3 different sizes. It goes from a 1/2 inch, 3/4 inch to 1 inch. And you get this fun edging to your strips. So I'm just going to go ahead and slide this all the way in. And then it does move a little bit on me. So I'm just going to flip it around and make sure that it's lining up where I want it to. And then punch. And then do the exact same thing on the other side. So just line it up and punch. And you just get this really fun decorative edge. And you could even just use a pair of paper snips if you wanted to do like a banner shape as well, if you don't have those punches. Okay, so let's go back to our watercolor pieces. They look like they've dried. And we're going to use the little berry image here. I'm going to place them on a clear block. And again, grab that cherry cobbler. And then we're just going to go ahead, ink that up, and we're going to stamp it all over our wreaths. Okay, so we now have added the berries to our wreath, and we are ready to put our card together. Okay, so let's go ahead and add our card together. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to add our vellum to our watercolored piece. And you're just going to want to add the adhesive over that one circle area where you're going to be placing your embellishment so that the adhesive isn't shown through the vellum. Okay, so right there. And then next you're going to add the circle. Go ahead and add some adhesive to that and place the circle over that same area. And then we're going to add the ribbon next. And this is going to go down at the bottom of the wreath with just a little bit of that wreath peeking out. So go ahead and turn this over and add some adhesive. And wrap that ribbon onto the back. Just like that. And then you can finish and add some more adhesive to the back of that cardstock and then add it to your card base. And just remember there's going to be a small little border around that. And then if you want, you can open this up and take your bone folder and just add some pressure to make sure everything is sticking nicely together. If you want your vellum to stay down, you can add some small little glue dots in the corner to just kind of hold that down onto your card. And then we're going to add our greeting, and we're going to add this with some dimensionals. And just place that right over your wreath and just right above that green ribbon. And then the last thing we're going to add are some rhinestones. And I'm just going to use my pickup tool and I'm going to apply 3 of them. One down here at the bottom and one at the top and another one here at the top, just around the greeting. And that card is now all done. I hope you enjoyed this alternative paper pumpkin project. For more information on how I made this card, or to sign up to get your own paper pumpkin kit, visit my blog, creativechelsea.com. Thanks so much for watching. Have a creative day. Bye.